You. It's your boy, Yeah, man, it's been a minute. Been a whole lot of shit going on. But I'm here, man. You know, shout out to the bum ass Knicks, man. They actually made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And, that was a hell of fire series. Them boys held them boys off. You know, I'm not one of these people that's going, they won. We can't sit here and be saying, well, if Jason Tatum would have played, you know, Aaron Gordon was a little hurt in the other OKC series, I'm not going to say, oh, well, if he wasn't hurt, no, I could see if it's a star player. And, like, if your team really only got that one guy that could really, like, or if it's like, certain situations. But, it is what it is. A lot of the teams that people probably thought was going to get in, older guys, it's changing the regard season. So to me, it's exciting. Somebody else gets to build their legacy and throw their name in the hat. But who knows? Because out of the last four teams that's left, it's all guys who, haven't won. You got SGA, you got Ant and them, you got Holly, and then you got Brunson and them boys. Somebody about to be able to put their name in the hat and be like, well, why am I not the best in the world or one of the top guys? And the intriguing part about it is all of these players, top guys, is, smaller guys. I mean, Shea is what, probably 6'6", 6'4". But then I'd say Jimenez is about the same size, like that 6'6", 6'5". And then Holly and fucking Julius and Jalen Brunson is like under 6'3" type. Like, so it'll be a smaller dude this time that's about to get a lot of the fame, a lot of the, the looks. It's just intriguing. Like I said, I felt like whoever came out of those tough series will win. That's not always that's not always the case. 'Cause sometimes those tough series take so much out of you. Who knows? But I think OKC and the Knicks are definitely battle tested. I'll say I can't take them from the Pacers. They handle business. For me, the Pacers handle business. They took down the team that everybody said was supposed to be the top guys during the season, though. And the OKC took down the big bad wolf. You know, the T Wolves. They also took down. That man. He's a legend killer. He then took down LeBron and took down Steph. I feel like, definitely for a fact, Minnesota has the most. Ant has the most to gain if he wins this ring. Like, as much as he be saying he don't really care about being a face of Ozzy Block, it would just be, you know, I think the route he took to the finals is the most impressive. And people will talk about the most, well, he beat LeBron, he beat Steph, then he beat OKC, who's the number one seed, and then whatever, he beats the Pacers, that's the weakest game, the game in the finals, but it is what it is. It's an even match because he doesn't have finals experience, and whatever team he playing not gonna have finals experience. it's not gonna be, as if, that'll be the only thing with that. The finals is the finals to beat. But it's just, it's impressive. This is gonna be very intriguing, you know. Western Eastern Conference Finals just always some crazy shit that's gonna end up happening. I'm hoping everybody stays healthy so we don't have to see nothing crazy, bro. Be continuously talking about, well, if this guy wasn't hurt or if that guy wasn't hurt. Because, fuck 10 years from now, 3, 4 years from now, most people don't even be remembering that stuff. Especially 10 years from now. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of these people, they don't be, after a while, they're just like, oh, well, we beat this team. They don't even remember who was injured and who wasn't injured. You feel me? They just know that they won. You lost. But yeah, man. All right, Oregon fans talking about, but yeah, Shador, he's balling. He's out balling against Dylan Gabriel. I mean, it's too early to say, but I already told guys, if Shador Sanders was on Oregon, you do know they win a championship, right? All these Oregon fans been upset because Colorado done in a short time did what they did when they had Chip Kelly. Made Oregon popular, made it this and that, started getting the uniforms and doing. Colorado to pop more than Oregon and didn't even get to have the same money that was put in. It'll be all they needed was a few guys to come through and be like, "Hey, come this way." So I see why some ass Oregon fans would be upset. That's cool, you feel me? Like, y'all done set this man Shador up. Y'all done put him on one of the worst I haven't ever seen have a good QB, one of the worst organizations of all time. And now here you go. Yeah, we're gonna put Shador on there. So if he really is as good as he say he is and this and that, he could turn around the Browns. No, if he turn around the Browns, he's better than all of these guys. Like it's like, you feel me? He's gonna be in a lane of his own, no matter how good he is. If he could win on the Browns, even if he is good on the Browns, we've seen above average here and there. So if this man could become a Pro Bowl QB or consistent or bring that spark to the Browns, dog, nah, bro, he's up there. He's up there. He will already be up there. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't really been keeping up much with that. I just know that a lot of teams got screwed. A lot of players got screwed. I was just looking at the Trey Hendrickson, John, and I'm like, this dude, Dan Orlovsky, really a troll talking about, well, they not Super Bowl contenders if they don't pay Trey Hendrickson. The Bengals wasn't Super Bowl contenders to begin with. That's why they so dumb they can't even pay him. And that's what I tell dudes. It be the organizations. Everybody always want to say it's this, it's that, it's that, it's this, it's that. No, it be these organizations, dog. They do dumb ass stuff every time. Like I said, the NBA, that's the first time I could say, they both really got up. Other than the Lakers, and Mavericks trade, and that trade that sent those boys from the Knicks to Minnesota and Cat to Minnesota, Cat to the Knicks. They both, in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. And if they both make to the finals, it's just gonna be epic. Epic. Can't lie. Like, that's how you make a move to get out of your slump that you in. I wouldn't say the Mavs. The Mavs, they just a low market. They do what they gotta do. The Lakers obviously always gonna make the move. Minnesota, they finally getting it together. The Knicks finally getting it back together. What they supposed to be doing. But these teams, a lot of these teams, they been getting screwed over for so long, taking the short end of the stick. It's actually crazy, you know. But I ain't about to be on here long, man. I just wanted to ask them y'all boys what y'all felt about that Diddy trial, man. Boys saying, well, how did a toxic relationship go to a Rico? And I ain't defending the boy. I really think that the dude is really a freaky ass 69 guy. For me, you know, I'm consistent. I already say the same thing as with the R. Kelly shit. If you gonna throw out certain charges like Rico or say this was this and that in the organization, one person isn't an organization, bro. For me, one person is not an organization. When these guys in the streets is getting Ricos, it's a whole gang of them, whoever you want to call it. It's a Rico was supposed to be for a whole, was made for like the mafia and gangs and shit like that. It's not supposed to be for one person. I get that she got anonymity or whatever. Like she has it to where she can't be charged, but Shawty played a huge role in this shit. Like a huge role. You feel me? You setting all of this freak off ass 69 guys shit up, man. Like so, at some point, you know, we can't just be like, well, this guy, he done made her do like, at the end of the day, what would you do? You for me? What most of you guys do? And I ain't gonna tell you what most of y'all would do because most of y'all don't keep it a band. But it's like, you feel me? If you're a woman that's like, yo, she wanna do this, she wanna do that, yada yada yada. You feel me? Whether it's a freak off, whatever y'all call it, swinging, whatever. Like, you feel me? New beaches or whatever, OnlyFans, whatever. Like anything that's taboo or just out of the realm, something like. What extent up to what is like? Are y'all doing it? Like, are y'all with that shit? Like, when is enough enough? Where is your back going at? When do you tell a John no? You feel me? It's like if yo John is texting you, yo, she ready to go do this and that. You feel me? Like most of y'all dudes can't tell y'all girl y'all don't want to go shopping with them, or can't tell y'all girl this or that without it being an argument or a fight. And it could be simple shit like getting her hair done or where to go first and shit. So you feel me? You got these motherfuckers off the pills, off the drugs, yada yada yada, and they some fucking freaky ass 69 guys. Therefore, they addicts. You think that it's gonna go well when you tell these motherfuckers no? No, it's just Bobby and Whitney all over again. It's Ike and Tina all over again. It's a toxic fucking relationship. So I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers was doing mad drugs back in the days, all over the days. It's not the first all white parties and whatever the fuck. It's not gonna be the last. But you not charging none of these guys with a RICO. Like when it's a RICO, you feel me? It's supposed to be now. If you want to charge him, you feel me? With whatever he did to Cassie, whatever he did to these other people, cool. But that's what I'm saying. Like when we really sit down and look at it, all right, RICO. They saying that you sex trafficking and whatever else you doing, drugs, guns, whatever a RICO pertains to. We have to find these people that's involved. You feel me? You can't just charge one person with a RICO, bro. You have to charge a nigga. All right, it was him. It was that guy, this bodyguard, this celebrity, that celebrity. Boom, 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 boom. You gotta bust it all down, bro. Unless everybody just flipped, snitched, and there's about to be a Hollywood motherfucking reunion on the stand, dog. And that's why I believe that Diddy should have just put out a statement or just told already, dog, and been like, look, at the end of the day, I've been having these parties for 20, 25 something years. It done been all of these motherfuckers that came there. Here's the videos, here's the whatever. Everybody who came was consenting adults, you feel me? Like nobody put no gun in nobody's head. All the shit I was doing, I was high, I was lit. Like people was coming and they was, instead of, being like, nah, chill, we don't need to do all that. They like, word, let's do this, let's do that. Like people be amping stuff up and then they make it like you can imagine like I be hearing a lot of seeing a lot with these car crashes or people this that and I'm like or shit happens like accidents and nobody not trying to die but they be like what was y'all thoughts beforehand, you feel me? Like people could be there sit there and say, oh, well, you killed Lil Johnny or you killed Lil Carissa or whoever because you was driving wild or you was doing this or that, but my nigga, was that person down before all this shit happened? Like, you feel me? You can't be down and then complain about what the outcome is. You gotta make your bed and lay in it, dog. You can't. You feel me? I can't be. I'm down riding with the. You feel me? The G's and the gangsters all day, and then when I get shot or get my ass whooped, I didn't have nothing to do with it. It was my family. Oh, it was his fault. It was all this nigga's fault. That nigga's fault. Nah, dog, you was riding with the G's and the gangsters. You was down with this shit. You knew what was going on. You knew what was going on. That's like these bitches go out with their stripper friends or whoever who doing whatever, and then, oh, nah, this and that happened, and then you know what type of bitch that your friend is. She told you. She told you. What you thought she was capping? Like, people be killing me, bro. They be thinking life is just oh so simple and there ain't gonna be no consequences. There ain't gonna be no obstacles. There ain't gonna be no crazy fucking shit with no crazy people. Like, no, bro. You have to pay attention and watch your surroundings and see what you around because I'm telling you from experience for sure, bro. You know how better my life would be. And I'm observing. I peeped a lot of stuff, but I'm just very loyal and have a very big heart. But if I actually sat back and moved accordingly to the things that I noticed and peeped, oh man, wait, this and that. Context clues tell you, oh, that ain't my type of shit. I was like, you know, I don't fuck with Corey Holcomb. I do, but I don't. Like, he's kind of like Jaguar right now. He says a lot of true shit and knows a lot of shit, but then it's like, damn, dog, at some point, that's like your whole thing. Just basically riling people up and exposing niggas. Like, you feel me? You could do other shit too. I get it. Like, I fuck with them, but I'm just saying, I'm not, you feel me? A lot of people would just be super fanned out for these people and caping for them and don't even know them and don't really know what they talking about. But he has said some real shit though, for real. You feel me? He has said some shit like, what the fuck did he say? He was like, damn, I'm forgetting what I'm slipping up on what I was gonna say. He said, what was I talking about? He had said something along the lines of, damn, I slipped my mind. But it had something to do with all this Diddy stuff, I think. Oh no, yeah. He was saying he had went to some, it probably wasn't even a Diddy party, it was some party, and he's like, he's seeing dudes like, I guess you ever seen one dude that be like oiled up in speedos or whatever, like just looking awkward, you feel me, or just wearing like some 50 Shades of Grey type, like, so he looking like, you feel me, he peeping them going into the venue, and whoever he with is like, word, let's check it out, this and that, and he just like, nah, be like, you feel me? That's not his tempo. That's not his type of party, his type of shit. So that's the type of person I am. Like, I look around, I see what's going on, and I be like, yo, nah, like, I'm not going up in there, dog. I don't know what type of shit y'all boys on, but I'm Gucci, you feel me? Like, if somebody could do that in an instant and just be observing and see what's going on, oh, whoop, whoop, bam, this, they got some crazy stuff going on. Like, let me just stay on this side so I don't even have to, like, like, people is adults, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be acting like they don't know what's going on, bro. They be knowing, like, I'm not gonna say it wasn't people that didn't know what was going on, but these people, for the most part, know what's going on. It's not just all Diddy's fault that all of these things and crimes and stuff happen. Some people then came to the Diddy party just to do bullshit. It's just like in the hood, people go, people shit just to do bullshit. Motherfuckers go places knowing they gonna shoot it up. Motherfuckers go places knowing they about to rape a bitch. Motherfucking bitches though they go swear knowing they about to drug a nigga and rob a nigga for his wallet, line a nigga up. Like, I can't tell you why. Ask the motherfuckers why. I'm just saying this is what motherfuckers do. But you feel me? I'll go start another video where I'm talk more about this weak ass 2K. I'm gonna be back. I'll at y'all boys.